Lord Ganesh and the little boy Nambi. Nambi under Nambi was born in Tirunarayur in the Chola kingdom of present-day Tamil Nadu of southern India. He was born in the 11th century during the reign of great emperor that the Tamils have ever had, Rasa Cholan, means king of the kings. His father was a Brahmin priest, and along with his dutiful wife, they brought up their son Nambi with much love and care. Nambi's father used to do the daily pujas to Pulla Pillayar, Lord Ganesha temple in a nearby village. Every day, Nambi's mother got up early in the morning and make the food items such as sweet rice pongal, rice flakes, and modagam for offering to the Lord, which Nambi's father would take with him for offering to the Lord in pujas. After finishing the pujas, Nambi's father gave out these food, which is known commonly as prasad, to devotees or to those hungry poor kids who come along to the temple for the prasad. If there was any leftover, he will take them back home and give it to his son, who would eagerly await for his return. The little boy Nambi, growing up believing that the father taking the food to the Lord to eat, and what he was given was the leftover of what the Lord could not eat anymore. His father thought it would be easy to convince the little boy by saying, when there was no leftover, that the Lord was very hungry that day and so ate all. In the same way, he would say, when there were leftover, that he could bring some home, that the Lord was not hungry on that particular day. Obviously, the father thought he would learn and understand when he grew older. But the boy was, in fact, believing what the father was telling him. Nambi was taught the Vedas and he learned how to do pujas too. He used to go to a guru nearby to learn how to read and write. One day, his father was not feeling very well. He could not get up from the bed, and so mother called the little boy and told him, Nambi, your dad is not feeling well and he can't go to the temple to do the pujas today. I have already prepared the food item for pujas. Get ready and rush to the temple and do the pujas, and once you finish that, come back quickly to go to the school. Oh, sure, said the boy, who was extremely glad that he can watch the Lord Ganesha eating the food. So he got ready as his mom advised, and with the puja item in a bag, he started running in excitement. Take care, don't run, his mom shouted, but he was already far away from home. Nambi reached the temple, cleaned it, entered the sanctum, and removed the previous day flowers and other item, and followed all as per what he was taught. After that, he placed the prasad item in front of the Lord to offer and did the pujas. He gave the food offering to the elephant-headed Lord. He did not know that his father used to dedicate the offering symbolically to the Lord and then take it back. The young child was waiting for the elephant-headed Lord to eat the food. As the Lord did not, he started crying, thinking the worship he made and the pujas he offered was faulty, and hence the Lord had not accepted it. The Lord was not eating any. He started worrying. Am I making any mistake in the puja? Am I doing in the right way? He became very worried and he was weeping. Oh Lord, you eat these items when my dad offers them, but would not touch any today. Why? He cried out, and the tears were brimming out of his eyes. There were some devotees outside who could not hear what he says, as they were praying, closing their eyes. His belief in what his father told him was so strong that he was expecting the Lord to eat the food, but nothing happened. He feared that he faltered in the way he conducted the pujas, and that was the reason why the Lord did not touch the food. How can I go home to my mom and dad as a failure who could not do pujas well and make the Lord to eat? The boy suddenly stopped crying, and he decided that it is better to take his life there than being a failure. With a determination, he tried to hit his head in the granite stone base in which the Lord Ganesha's idol was in. The innocent and sincere love of this young kid brought the unbelievable grace of the Lord. Hold on, Nambi, hold on. With a thundering sweet voice, the Lord stopped him. The elephant-headed Lord stopped the child from crashing his head and picking up the food offering child had brought, which was purified by his faultless love. The Lord started eating, and occasionally the ears and head was nodded in approval that the food is tasty. The Lord fed the boy too. Nambi was extremely happy that his puja was accepted and that the Lord was happy to consume the prasad. As the Lord pleasantly ate and blessed the child, who now wanted to rush home to tell his mom what has happened and to run to the school, even though he was late already. But the Lord asked him to wait for a while, and the elephant-headed Lord of supreme knowledge, whom everybody salute to get the wisdom, taught this blessed kid the lessons that's supposed to be taught at school on that day. This happened the following day also and continued, and instead of going to the school, the boy was learning from the Lord of wisdom. The news spread like the fragrance of jasmine, and the great Chola Emperor Rasarasan got to hear this. We have already seen that the story was happening in the 11th century. but in the previous millennium, there were Saiva Nayanmars, namely Upper Samandar and Sundarar, did a great services by singing and glorifying Lord Shiva. We will see their history later elsewhere in this video series. And their psalm and hymns known in Tamil as Thevaram. The palm manuscript of these Thevaram were left somewhere for safekeeping, and the emperor, who was a great devotee of Lord Shiva and built a magnificent Shiva temple in Tanjavur known as Peruvudayar Temple, which is still can be seen, wanted desperately to find out where they were left behind by the ancestors. So the emperor, along with the ministers, courtiers, people, came in a big procession to Tirunarayur, bringing along with them huge quantities of bananas, honey, flaked rice, sweet pancake, and sesame balls as offering for the Lord. In that suddenly crowded village, he saluted the feet of the young renowned devotee, Nambi under Nambi, and requested him to offer all those heaps of bananas, mangoes, and jackfruit, along with other offering right then. The flawless child also worshipped the Lord with purity and love, and the Lord of wisdom ate all of those heaps of in one shot with the trunk. The surprised king hailed the child, and he pleaded him to ask the Lord about the location of those palm manuscripts. The child Nambi, out of confidence he had on the elephant-headed god, assured the king that he would get him the information. With the tears of devotion filling his eyes, the child worshipped the trunk-handed Lord to give the detailed information. The gracious Lord disclosed the information, which became the great blessing for the Saivite to get marvelous scripture. The Lord of Wisdom intimated his great devotee Nambi that the palm leaves of those great hymns were kept in a secret chamber behind the dancing lot of Thillai, Sidambaram Nadaraja temple, and there is a hand symbol marking the place. Lord Ganesha also disclosed the information through Nambi that Sambandar Haim were 16,000, Uppers were 49,000, and Sundaras were 39,000. When Nambi and the king went to the Thillai and opened the specified place, they were appalled to see that most of those valueless hymns were eaten off by termites. What a great loss to the Tamils. While they were stood worrying, the voice of Lord Shiva of Thillai stating, "Whatever left behind are important works," consoled them. What they could recover was a less than 10% of the whole hymn. The king arranged for copying of the hymns that were not destroyed by the termites and preserving them. The Saivite world would be indebted to these two great for saving marvelous, peerless hymns, Thevaram at least partially. On the king's request, Nambi arranged the hymns along with the other great hymns like Tiruvasagam, Tirumandiram as Tirumurai, which means sorted out holy texts. Nambi, with the blessing of Lord Ganesha, visualized the history of 63 great devotees mentioned by Sundarar and wrote a brief of their lives in his Tirthondar Tiruvandadi work. He also recorded the life of Sambandar and Appar in the various hymns he wrote in praise of them. This servant of Saivism, known as Saiva Kuravargal, has authored many hymns which are compiled under 11th Tirumurai. Without Nambi, the Emperor Rasan, and also the blessing of Lord Ganesh, we would not have the Thevaram hymns that we sing every day in our prayers.